Trinity B1, the GESE English exam mock test. This is Crystal. This is a nice example. She definitely will pass if she talks like this. Check it out, and we'll talk at the end.
Good evening. This is the Trinity Grade 5 GESE exam. My name is Mrs. Examiner. What is your name, please?
Good evening. My name is Crystal. How are you today?
Oh, Crystal. I'm good. Thank you. And what is your topic for today, please?
My topic is my favorite hobby, cooking.
Ah. And what are your 5 subpoints, please?
Oh, my subpoints. Okay, first, how did I learn cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Second, the most difficult food I have ever cooked.
Okay.
Third one, why do I prefer cooking rice to noodles?
Okay.
Fourth, why do I like cooking?
Okay.
And the last one is my future plans for cooking.
Okay. So first question, do you enjoy cooking?
Yes, I enjoy cooking because it helps me feel calm and happy.
Ah, and what is your favorite thing to cook?
Favorite thing to cook. I like cooking simple dishes such as fried rice, different kinds of vegetables and tomato soup because they are easy to prepare and cook.
And do you cook a lot of rice or do you cook other things like noodles?
Normally, I cook rice more than noodles because maybe we are Asian, so we like eat rice more than noodles. That means a pasta like this.
And so you prefer to eat them. Do you prefer to cook rice instead of noodles?
Yes, I prefer to cook rice before it's easy to make. However, I have also cooked noodles and I need to keep stirring them and watching the time. So that's why I not really like to cook noodles because cooking rice is more easy. You just wash it and then put in the rice cooker and then that's it.
Sure, rice cookers, these machines are great.
Yes, great.
And what's the most difficult thing you have ever cooked?
The most difficult food I have ever cooked is braised pork belly.
Oh,
Is a traditional Shanghai dish.
oh,
Because it's difficult to cook and takes a lot of time.
I see. And why do you like cooking?
Why I like because I like eating.
I can understand that.
So that's why I like cooking. Sometimes, normally in Hong Kong, it's easy to find the food to eat. But just say, when you go down and then you can buy some food. But I relocate to UK at this moment, so you know that when you eat outside is a little bit expensive. So I prefer stay home and cook. So that's why I like cooking. I love cooking now.
And do you think food in the UK is more expensive than in your original country?
If you say in the supermarket, is not. I think UK is a little bit cheaper than my country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you have future plans? What else do you plan to cook?
Future plan. I will plan to learn some baking and dessert skills because I'm not good at these parts. My son always said my baking skills still have room to improve. When I have retired, I will have time to learn and take some courses to improve myself.
It's nice that he encourages you like that to tell you you can still improve.
Yes, he always said, your baking skill, I think you have a little bit improved more better.
Can you ask me a question about this topic?
Yeah. Do you prefer to cook or eat out in restaurant?
I prefer to cook because it's just more convenient to cook at home when you want to.
Yes, of course. I agree.
Let's talk for a moment about music. Is music an important part of your life?
Yes, music is important part of my life.
And what type of music do you like listening to?
I like listening to Canton pop music.
And why? Why do you like Canton pop music?
Because the melodies are soft and emotional for me.
And do you like other types of music also?
Sometimes I also listening to K-pop, folk song, and some soft meditation music
Ah,
before before I
that's
go to bed. Yeah.
very relaxing, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, of course.
And can you tell me, do you prefer the Canton pop or the K-pop? Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Canton pop because I think this is my language. I
Mm,
easy to understand what they talking about the story because you know the song is telling you a story. You know
mm,
that. And K-pop is also good, but a little bit because maybe I think that this language is a little bit different.
okay.
Actually, I also learned a little bit Korean language, but not better of lot better than the Cantonese. Of course, Cantonese is my mother language.
I understand.
Mm.
And have you ever heard any other type of pop? So there's Canton pop, K-pop. Have you ever heard another type of pop?
No, I haven't heard another pop. So I think maybe I will try if someone tell me maybe and this one is better. You can try to listen to this one. It's okay. I open it
And do you spend a lot of time listening to music every week?
every week. Not much. Normally, is I listen to music in my car, especially I driving to work.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's nice when you're driving to have something to listen to.
yeah. It's easy to focus. Otherwise, if no sound in my car, maybe I want to sleep.
Oh no! And what will you listen to next?
Next, I think I will try to listen to instrumental music. Maybe I think it's the how to say the instrumental maybe a little bit soft and the sound is more comfortable and let me feel relaxing, something like this.
And I know these pops type of music, these K-pop and things are very popular now.
Mm.
Can you tell me, when did you first hear this type of music, Canton pop or K-pop?
Uh, Canton pop, I think when I was young,
Hmm.
when I heard some music from my daddy cassette. He always have some old Cantonese song, so I heard that's from this, and the K-pop song. I think is from the one the famous band in Korean. They call the CN Blue.
Okay.
So this is my first time to hear the band song, but quite emotion. It's you when you listen to music and then you want to dance.
Oh, that's awesome. Can you ask me a question about this topic?
Okay. What kind of music do you enjoy?
I like rock music, classic rock
No,
music. Yeah,
really? I
yeah,
can't
that's
imagine it. I think maybe
yeah.
you like a folk song or some other little soft one.
No. And let's go on to special occasions. Have you
Okay.
recently celebrated any special occasions?
Special occasion. I have celebrate recently. I have celebrated my friend's birthday.
Ah, and did you do anything special for that birthday?
With I celebrate my friend's birthday. We how to say we went to her house,
Hmm.
and I'm the one to cook the food. You know, I like
Ah,
cooking, so I
yes.
cooked some food, and I bought the birthday cake,
Mhm.
and we ate. We sat together and then enjoy the dinner.
And do you prefer to have dinners at home like that, or do you prefer to go to a restaurant?
I prefer stay at home because I think it's more warm and cozy together.
Mm. And how long did you prepare for your friend's birthday? Was it a long time?
No, for me it's so easy.
It
I
was a
think
lot of work, though.
it's okay. I think maybe 1 week because I
Okay.
have working, so I need to ask my friend what she wants to eat, and then I will make a list, and then go to supermarket and prepare all the food. And I mean I was ready all the ingredients, something I did, and then when I go to her house and then just start cooking. After that, then we eat together.
And will you celebrate next year? Will you do something similar for your friend's birthday?
I think so. I will still do the same thing to my friend, but I hope I can do a little bit different. This time I will invite her to my house, and before she come, I need to decorate something for her.
Mm.
Then make the party is more warm and more enjoyable.
Okay. Can you ask me a question about this topic?
What is your special occasion in your country?
I probably have a few special occasions, so all year, really. I don't get a break.
Yeah.
And that is the end of our exam today. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was a nice one, wasn't it? So will Crystal pass? Yeah, I expect Crystal will pass, and I expect Crystal to be in passive merit or distinction even. Because let's look at the grading criteria. Communicative skills. She understood all of my questions and she answered all of my questions. There weren't many pauses or gaps, so it didn't feel like she had things memorized that she was trying to remember how to say them exactly, and all of her answers seemed tied directly to my questions. She wasn't giving me an answer from a different question. Grammar? Yeah, she hit all of the grammar points, didn't she? And a few times she had the grammar point even when I didn't include it in the question, which is great because it really shows the examiner that you know all of this grammar when you just use it naturally. Vocabulary? A couple times she had some of these phrases that were above a B1, so yeah, absolutely, her vocabulary is there. Pronunciation. Does she have an accent? Sure. But can I understand her? Yeah, absolutely. Your pronunciation doesn't have to sound like a native British speaker on this exam. You just need to be understandable. And she does that, so no problem. I think this is a great example. Keep studying. Keep learning English.